Sunny, yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunny, you smiled at me and really eased the pain. Now the dark days are done and the bright days are
Hello and welcome to Sunny TV, where it's always sunny, even when it's raining, because I'm here, your host, Sunny.
I think that the income tax is completely wrong in this country. We should not be taxed on how much money we make.
There you have it, evidence of racism at the Tea Party. Does this pin here say racist?
This pin here says Aquaman.
This is what you need to read, Sonny. This book right here.
I don't read. So, future self, tell me, it must be the greatest time to be alive. I'm so excited, it's like I'm walking on air. I'm walking everywhere my car was repossessed. But I thought it would be a brave new world. Yeah, it is starting to resemble that book. Obama's gonna do what he says. He's gonna transform America. It's gonna be so awesome. What the hell? Was I really as stupid as you 4 years ago? Okay, free marketers, the joke's on us. Romney is like putting a whoopee cushion on your own chair. Oh, you want me to demonstrate that? But don't get me wrong, he's our nominee, and I'm voting for him. Anybody but Obama. Anybody but Obama. Because while Romney is like putting a whoopee cushion on your chair, Obama is like being tied to that chair.
If you got a business, that you didn't build that. Somebody else made that happen.
This is clearly a very difficult to understand Marxist principle. So I'm going to demonstrate by making a sandwich. I won't really be making a sandwich. I mean, I'll be making the sandwich, but I'm going to show that I don't really make the sandwich when I'm making the sandwich. All those things got loaded into a truck and trucked across roads that the government built. If the businessmen don't build the businesses, does the government build the roads? Hey, Mr. Sandwich, what do you think about the issue? If you've got a business, you didn't build that. Someone else built that. Sometimes I just like to eat mayonnaise, you know, just like this.
Goodness, did you read some of those stories with the flow coming down the walls on the inside?
Why can't they just
of
dump it in the ocean? Is that bad?
That's a great question.
Well,
it would probably make the plants grow.
Right. I mean, it's fertilizer.
Then the other one is, of course, the meteor. That is my favorite story of the week. The meteor
if it was
attacked
a meteor.
And why does we never get that? Russia gets all this cool stuff. They get UFOs. They get weird creatures.
It was funny.
It's like you've never heard of Roswell.
We don't.
On the news this morning, an anchor said, you know, we'll find out more about it, like where it came from. And I thought that was really stupid because everybody knows it came from North Korea.
That was their nuclear test.
Welcome back to the You Know I'm Right show, where we mash together politics and comedy on a bi-weekly basis every other Thursday. You can find us at youknowimright.com or iTunes. I'm Sunny Lohmann, and we've got a really awesome guest today who in about 30 minutes is going to regret agreeing to do this. Our guest today is Jonathan Hoenig of CapitalistPig.com. You've probably seen Jonathan on Fox. He tells it how it is every Saturday morning on Fox's show Cashin' In. He's the portfolio manager at CapitalistPig.com, a private investment partnership that has beaten the market by over 310% since 2000. Why isn't all my money with you?
Government won't allow it, actually, probably.
Oh, really? That's probably why. I was going to say it's probably because I don't have any, but I'm going to blame it on the government. That's good. When I first met Jonathan, he gave me $100 trillion. That's a true story.
That's a lot of money.
And I got to tell you, it was one hell of a lap dance. That is...
He gave me 100 trillion Zimbabwe dollars, which is just one bill, actually.
I was going to say, is that just one bill? That's amazing. I love that.
I'm not sure the lap dance was worth it. He probably cheated me.
I was going to say, could you even buy a pack of gum after that?
I guess you could say that's maybe epitomized on MSNBC with Melissa Harris Perry and the whole
"Oh yeah,
your kids are not yours, it's all the greater good." But yeah, individualism is out these days. You got to just shut up, get in line, and I don't know, hope and change.
Sometimes I wonder if Americans really understand the consequences of those ideas. And there was a story out of I don't know, somewhere in California, where a couple actually had their baby, their really little tiny baby, forcibly removed from their house because they disagreed with the doctors at one hospital and took the baby to a different hospital for a second opinion. And it's like, okay, well, that is Melissa Harris Perry's idea in action right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and that's scary. That's really frightening.
We had to completely level two cities. I'm not advocating for that, but would our culture as it stands now tolerate that?
No,
of course not. And I don't want that.
You can't even make that guy who shot up the people at Fort Hood shave his beard. More humanitarian because she's like speaking out for women all over who don't have cancer and want to cut their boobs off anyway.
Which is a large demographic.
She's so brave. She's so heroic. She's so crazy is more what I'm thinking. I'm like, are you out of your mind? She's got so much money. She could have a regular, like, monthly ultrasound or mammogram or whatever you do to detect breast cancer. If her risk is that high, she could pay to have constant checkups.
She could buy the machine.
She could buy the machine, and Brad could administer them. Right?
Exactly.
And instead, she cuts her boobs off? I'm sorry, I don't buy it. I think she wanted a boob job.
Sunny, you smiled at me and really